Today I'm going to demonstrate how to do a duck a la orange with a chateau potato. Chateau potato is a potato which has been turned to have 8 sides. And it is then placed into a small amount of vegetable stock, buttered on the top and baked in the oven. Turn the potato, trim your tops off, and then using a turning knife, or if you don't have a turning knife, a paring knife, so a flat-sided one, and just slowly from top to bottom just turn the potato to you have the shape of a barrel. Okay, so that gives you the sides and the shape that you need. Into your stock, a little bit of clarified butter, okay, which has just been melted and it's separated off, so you have all the fat just on the top. Brush your potato, and into a hot oven. Those take approximately about 25-30 minutes. The duck, we have one duck breast here, right? Been pre-scored, okay then. So there we have, everything's been taken off it. It's nicely trimmed, okay? You could score it both ways, so it gives you a nice finish when you're doing it. It also helps to cook the duck a little bit quicker. Preheated pan, and then straight in, fat side down. Straight under a high heat, and you will see the fat starts to run straight out, grease in the pan, and what we need that is to be a lovely golden brown colour on the skin. While that's cooking, we'll then start off the orange sauce, and what we have here is 50 ml of brandy. And what we're going to do is reduce that down and add the orange segments to this. Right? Orange segments, knife skill, top and tail the orange. And then, using the knife on an angle, follow the shape of the orange round. So what you have is your guideline. The white pith becomes the guideline, and you gradually work round the orange taking the skin off. Once you have it off, just check to make sure, because sometimes you will leave a small amount of skin on it. Just check it and just peel that off. Right, clean bowl. And you see how much fat comes off your duck as you're cooking it. That should be a nice golden brown now on that side. Yep, there we are. Okay, do the same on the base. Right? Because that's rubbish, I'm going to pour some of that in there to get rid of the fat. Seal your duck on that side. And while you're waiting for that to do your orange, to take the segments out, straight down next to the white line where the pith is between each segment, same on the other side, cut to the centre, and your segment will drop out. Move across, insert your thumb between, cut down again, and again this will drop out. Just work around the orange, slicing down past the pith. This method is used by chefs all over the world for not just the orange sauce, fresh fruit salads, any decoration with using an orange. This is how it's used. It also takes out, or if you do have pips, you must remove them at the same time, and it usually does because the pips is close to the centre. Once it's out, squeeze what's left of the pith, and you will get a good bit of juice out of that. Throw that away, it's rubbish. Check to make sure you've got no pips anywhere, and I've got one which has got a few in. Right, the juice and the segments are now added to the brandy. I'll just check my duck again. Yeah, that's nice. Nice golden brown. And then we're going to finish that in the oven. Again, round about 7 minutes for that. I now need to reduce the brandy down with the oranges in, and to make a sauce. And what we have here is called a demi-glace, which is what we use in the kitchen all the time. It is basically a very, very rich gravy. And what we do where it is, wear off the required quantities with some warm water, whisk some warm water onto that, and then we will add that to form a paste. We will then add that to a boiling liquid. To get the required consistency. So we'll just whisk that in. As you can see, we've got a nice rich brown sauce which we're going to flavour with the orange segments and the brandy. We'll just leave that to simmer because it needs to simmer for about 3 minutes. Right, to finish the sauce off, we're going to take the orange segments and the brandy, which is now reduced down to 50% of what it was. Okay, and what we're going to do is just slowly pour that in. Give it a good stir. Have a taste. Yeah. And at this point, if it was too thick or too thin, you would correct the consistency, or you will correct the flavour at this point. So if you like it a little bit peppery, a bit more pepper, if you thought it wasn't enough salt, we'll have some salt added to it. As it is, that's absolutely spot on. So we're just going to leave the sauce as it is, and that'll just sit in the corner and simmer, and we should be ready now for the duck and the potato. Right, to serve the duck, we'll put a little bit of the sauce, none of the segments yet, put a little bit of the sauce on the plate. Take a carving knife, I'm going to slice the duck just across on an angle. That then gets placed just over the top. Take the segments. Duck should be served pink as well. Take some more of the sauce plus the segments this time, and across the top. Between or on top of each of the slices, then just a little bit more around it. And finished with the chateau potato and a classic duck a la orange.